perimeter and isosceles triangle. What are those? Those are important things to know before we can go further with the question. So there are actually three different types of triangle: equilateral triangle, isosceles triangle, and scalene triangle. In this question, they say isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle has two equal sides and two equal angles. So what that simply means, remember, a triangle has three different sides. So two of those sides will have the same length. And two of the angles will also measure the same. So if one angle is 60, the next angle will also be 60. And remember, within a triangle, you have three angles. But we're not dealing with the angles at the moment, just the outer region, which is the length. So that is for isosceles triangle. For equilateral triangle, as it says, equi means equal. So all the sides are equal. So all three sides will measure the same, and all the angles internally inside the triangle itself will also be equal. So if one angle is 70, the other one will also be 70. But just saying, all interior angles of a triangle should add up to 180. So don't necessarily quote me on the figure I'm saying, because in essence, it should add up to 180. But what one angle inside an equilateral is, all of them will be the same. For the scalene is no equal sides and no equal angles. So none of the sides will measure the same and none of the angles will be the same. I don't know if you have any questions so far in terms of the different types of triangle.
No, I'm good.
Self-explanatory? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
You want
Right.
to read it?
Simply means what? Based on what we just discussed in terms of the length of the sides.
It's like isosceles is like two, it's like two of the sides are equal, and like two of the angles in the triangle are equal.
Right. So therefore, two of the length of this triangle is going to measure the same. So that's important to note. Second thing, it says the perimeter. What is perimeter? Perimeter is the distance around a shape. And this is normally calculated by adding the length of each side of the shape. So back to the triangle. You can look over this side. This is one length. This is another length. And this is the third length. So perimeter is whatever measurement you give in length to this side of the triangle, whatever measurement is given to the second length, and whatever measurement is given to the third length. So it's adding up length number 1, length number 2, and length number 3. So those are the two important ones. So we're finding perimeter. So perimeter is just adding all the lengths around the triangle. Understood?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we said the triangle is isosceles. So therefore, when we find the length for one of the side of the triangle, the other length will also be the same for the next one. So two of them will be the same length, but the third one will be different. So let's move on now based on that question. So based on the question, we're given the perimeter. So the perimeter is 21. So 21, meaning all of these three sides of the triangle will add up to 21 centimeters. But the question is asking you to find the length of each of these sides, given the information that one, they give you what the perimeter is, and they tell you that it's an isosceles triangle. And based on what we have discussed, isosceles triangle, two equal sides are the same. Right, so let's go further now into the question. Next page. So based on the question, let me go back a bit so we can read it. I didn't put it on this page. It says the length of each equal side. Remember, isosceles, two of the sides are measuring the same. So they say the length of each equal side is triple the length of the base. Triple means 3. So it is 3 times the length of the base. And we can call base B. So base would be the third side of the triangle, which would be like right here. I don't know if you're seeing the cursor.
Yeah,
Right, right. So this side is 3 times the B side, and the other equal side is also 3 times this B side. So hence the reason for the triangle that I have written. So what you have seen in red is the 2 equal sides that are going to measure the same based on the fact that, as we said, it's an isosceles triangle. And the base is here, which is B. The question says these equal sides are 3 times the base, which is why I have 3B. So 3B for this side, 3B for this side, and B for the base. Any questions so far on that? I'm not hearing. Yes, no?
no.
No, okay. You're a bit low. So as we have said before, the perimeter is 21 centimeter. So the perimeter, based on the definition that we gave on the previous page, is the distance around the shape. So the perimeter would equal 3B, whatever that length is, plus other equal side, which is 3B, plus the base, which is B. So that's why we have 3B plus 3B plus B. The question gave us what the perimeter was, right? Which was 21 centimeter. And so we will have 21 equals 3B plus 3B plus B. I know it's a lot of B's. So we're going to add up everything over here because we can make it a bit more simpler. This is a bit messy, as they would say, but not necessarily messy. You can make it in a simpler form. So 3B plus 3B plus B give you 7B. Do you understand how we got the 7B?
Yeah.
Okay, because you have 3 here, you have 3 here, and remember when you have B, B simply means 1B, but it's not put in front of it to say 1 because it's already understood that B is 1. So that's how we come to have 7B. So you have 7B here. So 21 equals 7B. We want to make B the subject of the equation. This is saying 7 times B. That is what 7B means. So if you want to make B the subject, meaning you want B by itself over this side, then you would have to divide by 7. So how you can make it easy on yourself, whatever you know the operation is, the mathematical operation is taking place, you use the opposite. I think I have it on this page or the previous one. So if you have multiplication here, you would use division in order to make B the subject. If you had subtraction, the opposite of subtraction is
Addition.
addition, exactly. So in order to make B the subject, we're going to divide both sides by 7. So it's not just one side, it's both of the equation. Whatever you do to one side of the equation, you also have to do to the other side of the equation. So 7B over 7, as we said, we're going to divide by 7, 21 divided by 7. And that's how we have B equals 3 centimeters. I don't know if, look at it and see if you're okay with what I'm explaining so far. Or we come by B. Yes?
Yeah, you're good.
You're
That's
good.
fine.
Okay. So remember the question. So we know what this length is now. This green, this B section, which is the base. And it says in the question that the equal sides are what? 3 times or triple the base, right?
Yeah.
So if the base is 3 centimeters, that means you can find out what these sides are. So that's why we come over here now. So if B equals 3 centimeter, then 3B is saying what? 3 times what?
3 times B or 3 times 3.
Right, 3 times 3. So that's why you have 3 times 3 centimeter. Don't get the bracket that I put here. Bracket means multiplication. I was having an issue with this software. It wasn't giving me the X that you will normally use to as the multiplication, but brackets also mean multiplication. So that's why I have that there. So if you write 3 times 3 cm, it's okay as well. So 3 times 3 is what?
9.
Right, so that's how we get 9 centimeter. So the equal sides of the scaling triangle will be 9 centimeter, 9 centimeter, and the base is 3. And if you want to check if your answer is correct, remember all of the sides should add up to 21. So if you add up and you don't get 21, then you know something is off. So 9 plus 9 plus 3. 2 9s 18 plus 3, 21. So that's how we come by the answer for this first number 8. Look it over, see if there's anything worth asking or if anything is not explained as clear as possible.
It's fine.
Fine? Okay. So with most of these questions, you just have to like look at what they're giving you, what information they're giving you, and based on the information they give you, it allows you to find at least one answer. And when you find one answer, then you can find the other answers. So it's always good at first to write out what is given to you in the question. So sometimes you can underline it. Sometimes you can actually write out what is given. So like how the fact that we look at the fact that 1, they give us the perimeter. 2, they tell us it's isosceles triangle, and then you have to recall what do you know about isosceles triangle, and then they give you and tell you it's triple the base. So those information you have to write them down, and then you go about seeing how best you can solve it. You okay? Are you distracted?
No, I'm good.
You're good? Okay. Moving on to the next question.